Hey, it's the Byers County Pet Project here at the Maine County Animal Control and Care Center, and we're cat wrestling.
We're
literally herding cats at the moment.
Armful of kitties.
Yes, I'm going to try to introduce each one of these. This is Tom. I first should say all three of these guys came in together. Their previous owner couldn't care for them anymore. They're large that they even have their own room because they're so big. This handsome fella, he is just such a sweetie, and he's very vocal.
He talks and talks and talks.
He does. He's large, very overweight.
He's
He
so
needs a diet, that's for sure.
He's overweight, but he's the thinnest of the three.
He is the thinnest of the three. He's just a tabby. He's about 8 years old, I think.
Yes, he's so sweet.
He really is.
And I love vocal cats. They're vocal.
And that's Wrigley.
I love vocal cats,
Yes.
and he'll talk to you. And you can, you'll say something, he'll respond, you say something. So, I think it's fun. I get a kick out of that, and a lot of people do. So that would be the boy for you if you're looking for a kitty.
Definitely. He's again about 8 years old, and right now, of course, it's the $25.
Yes, any cat in the building,
Cat
cat or kitten, is $25 through the month of March.
Well, let's move on to Wrigley here. I'm going to grab him so you can see him. Of course, I'm going to break my back trying to pick him up. Okay. Oh, sweet Lord! I didn't realize he was so fat. Oh my God. Okay, now this is the difference though. He's big, but it may be because of his possible breed, and the other one, Troy, who we'll show you in a minute.
Look at the size of his feet.
Yeah, he may be what's called either possibly a Maine Coon, but we think he might be what's called a Norwegian forest cat.
They typically have really big feet for
big
walking
feet.
through the forest.
They're very large. They get very fat, and they do have kind of an undercoat because they're kind of a Norwegian forest cat. Wrigley is 6 years old. Again, these were all kind of housemates. They don't necessarily need to go together. It's not like
They get along with other cats.
They get along with other
really
cats
well.
just fine.
They're personable. And the two longer-haired cats are front declawed.
Yes,
which is a huge plus.
Which is really a huge plus.
They're real pets. I mean, they are.
And that fella there, our big
gorgeous.
gray guy, is Troy. I keep calling him Thor because he is huge. He's like a big lion.
He is a big guy.
They've been shaved because they have so much hair, but they're really beautiful cats. He's also possibly one of these Norwegian forest cats.
He's got the great big feet too.
Big feet, big face. In some cases, the tufts in the ears and kind of the undercoat. They're really fantastic. They're only $25. Now, these are indeed these forest cats. I mean, these bad boys run a lot more.
They really do.
I can tell you.
They're all male.
Mm-hmm.
The two longer ones
Have the
have
front
front
declaw.
declaw. And they're personable. They're great cats.
And very vocal. They do like to talk. This one doesn't say a lot. He just likes to butt around.
He's so pretty. He's got different colors of gray.
Yeah. Now, Wrigley is probably the largest of the three. How much do you think he weighs?
I bet he weighs 25 pounds.
I would put him at 25 to 30 pounds. He's a chubby one. They could probably use a little bit of a diet, so but they're going to be large cats. That's just the way it is. Tom, I think, could slim down quite a bit. That's for sure. So you can come and adopt any of these cats. $25. Any of the cats in the shelter right now through the end of March. And that, of course, includes their wellness exam, their vaccines, their microchip, spay or neuter if they haven't been here. These guys are all taken care of. All these boys are taken care of. But get down here to the shelter and ask about Troy, Wrigley, and Tom. Over there. Come here. Come see us.
He's talking to us.
You want to come see us? All right, fine. Come and ask about them today. Hey, it's the Byers Company Pet Project here at the Maine County Animal Control and Care Center. It's been an interesting day. This little guy is Coco.
Coco.
Or like Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, he is a 1.5 years old. He's brown and white. He's really a pretty little dog.
He is.
Turn him around so you can see his coloration.
He does
But he's a little brown and white Chihuahua, and he is awfully cute.
He really is, and he's obviously kind of one of these purse dogs. He's
Definitely.
really happy being held.
Yes,
and,
and he loves. He's a girl dog. He loves. I mean, he's a boy dog.
He's a boy dog that likes
girls. Yes.
Yeah. So.
And he hasn't been around males very much, so he's
a little apprehensive.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a big, strong man in your house, maybe kind of slowly introduce them to each other.
Right.
But this is just going to be your dog, then that's probably fine. But
if you have a pink purse, you want to carry this dog in.
This is the kind of dog.
This is the dog for you.
And really, Coco's not very old, only about a year and 8 months, and he's still kind of in that puppy area. And sweet little guy.
He is a really sweet little guy. He's very peppy, and he loves to go for walks, and
He's a little dog.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a lot smaller than the cats we just were showing by a long shot.
And he's a Chihuahua, so I mean, these are obviously
yeah, he's a
demand.
full-blooded Chihuahua, and a really sweet dog, a beautiful color.
It really is. It's like a little brown and everything. It kind of reminds me of the Taco Bell dog. I know the Taco
He
Bell dog
does.
is like all tan, but I think it's just his little face. But
Yeah, he could be
he
legally
could be your
blonde.
little, yes, he could be your little Taco Bell dog. He's $94.50 to adopt Coco, and that includes, of course, his neuter and his vaccines and his microchip and wellness.
He's been heartworm tested, he's negative, he's very, very healthy.
Very healthy, very well taken care of, obviously.
Yes.
He came to the shelter, his previous owner really couldn't take care of him anymore, maybe couldn't afford to, take care, and that's a big part of the decision. So if you are going to adopt, please make sure that you really can financially support the animals. They do require care, veterinary care, food, things like that.
Look at the whole picture.
Yeah, do look at the whole picture. It's, it's a big responsibility. It will give back to you 100%, but just make sure, because whenever you can afford them and you bring them back to the shelter, then I'm here talking about them and trying to get them adopted.
They're a family member.
They are, so please take that into consideration. But if you want to take Coco and make him a part of your family, you can adopt him for $94.50. You just got to get down here first to the Macon County Animal Control Care Center.
He won't be here long.
He will not
He's
be
a
here
little
long.
dog.